Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live from the Man Cave. Tonight, January 20th, 2025. 2026. Welcome to January 20th, 2026. Another Man Cave video. And my thing is not working tonight. There we go. There we go. It's working. Come on. There we go. As always, I tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. So this is a family-friendly channel. Again, no racism, no nastiness of any kind. And we try to keep it that way. I think this is the better one. This one here. No, this one here. No, this one here. This one? How about this one? No, this one. There we go. And we're off. Tonight, as always, we discuss topics. Right now, we can't do anything outside because of the weather. And this is a little bit too pale. There we go. Now, we fix this. Bring this down. There we go. So I encourage everybody to keep it family friendly in the chat. If you cannot do so, we will kick you out. Tomorrow night we'll have that back and the on air sign on. I could probably put it on now. We already have Judy May in the chat and Sally Ali 07. Welcome to the chat. Good evening, Judy May. Good evening, Steve. And then he says, person says hi. And then good evening to everyone watching. Don't forget to double tap the screen and give it thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. So what we'll be doing is putting that into our stream tomorrow. I'll be cleaning this up over here, and we'll be using that again. That over there. That's good. And she says, as you're passing through, stop in and say, good evening. It's showing in your neck of the woods. Okay. And then he says, we put the popcorn up. Okay. Let me get this up and running. And we'll be right with you. I'll shut this off. We're going up in watch hours and everything else. We put a There's a little face up there. Thank you. Squirrel in the house. I left you a comment. One of your short you blocked. One of your shorts you blocked. Love Griff. She needs to be unlocked. Lovecraft. I have to see that. I will check it out in just a second. Said Lovecraft. I think I didn't like the comment she made. Yes, you blocked Debbie. The craft. You need to go and unblock her. Well, I can do that right now, which I will do. We'll go into our studio here and we'll check it out before we do anything else. Let's straighten that out. Let's go to our channel. Yes, you need to go in and unlock Deb over Beth. She's a good people, Stephen. You blocked her. I may not have, maybe something she said or something. Let me see. Let's see why I blocked her. Let's go into the studio here and go into settings and let me see. Settings. I may have blocked her by mistake. Let's see. Okay, that's right. Let me see. That's okay. Let me see. One more thing to check out. Let me see. Lovecrafts, you said? Let me check it out. Those are standard moderators. Let's see who's blocked. Moderators. I'm checking it out right now. It would have been recently, right? Deb Lovecraft. I'm going to remove her from the hide users. There we go. I removed her from the save. I removed it from the hide users. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize it. She's unblocked. So she can come into the chat now. And yes, she told me it was by mistake. So I unblocked her. I'm very, very sorry. You can tell her that I unblocked her and I would gladly have her back. And we have Deb Lovecrafter. Yes, okay. Now, for that mistake, I'm going to put you in as a moderator. Let's see. Ed as the moderator. I'm going to put you in as the standard moderator. There you go. Just say something. Now you're a standard moderator. I'm very sorry about that. Should put up my latest video. Thank you, Grandma Lynn. Girls' shoes Good evening. Welcome. So if you say something else, Deb, say, Lynn, thank you. Deb, I almost forgot today. It's dark in the evening time here for us. So you're back. Just say something. And I forgot to put up my latest video, the moon. You're welcome, Judy May. Now, what I want to do is put up my mailing address for everybody to see. And we'll tell you why, and then we'll put my I'll put up my URL for anybody that wants to come up into the chat. 1 second. Let's put the mailing address up. I pretty much got this down pat. Here it is. This is our mailing address. If you send me a sticker, I will send you two of mine, two small and two big. This is the big sticker right here. Okay? And it says Garden Aquatics Remix. On here it says Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantagh, New York, 11793. And you will get a big sticker and a small sticker like this. Okay? You will get that. So you send self-addressed envelope. If you don't have stickers, I want to build a sticker board here. It's a sad thing there that I got, but I want to build a sticker board. I have three boards that I want to fill up. Let's see if we can do it. And she said, friends of mine from Kansas City, Missouri, ordered me dinner today. Large pizza and a frozen chicken wing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is such. So she now you're a moderator on the channel. Well, that's it. So if you do that, you will get the stickers. Send me yours, I'll send you mine. You send the self-addressed envelope, I'll include the stamp. All you have to do is send me that and I will do it for you. She says, friends of mine from, okay. Pizza and dinner, a large pepperoni pizza, sausage, wow, and 12 chicken wings. That's cool. She says, thank you, Stephen. I'm very sorry about that. I don't, did not remember that. Although I should start to remember stuff and everything. And I gotta get into that. All right, so we'll put the URL up. and we'll pin it to the top of the page here. Pin. And there it is. So anybody can come up if they want. Good evening, Grandma Lynn. And he says, thank you for visiting the Garden Aquatics Remix live stream. Please share and subscribe. Thank you. And that's what you do. And when we get monetized, we'll be going into a whole bunch of stuff going forward. And right now it is 18 degrees here with the wind chill of 6. So it is freaking cold. Okay. Let's put up our there it is. That's outside. Not that clear. That was the first day. But that's outside. See it later. Here you go. Show it. Show it. Wait. Come on back up. Come on back up. I'll show it. All of the schools were closed today here in Canton, Ohio. They said it was too cold for kids to be outside. And okay. It was 8 here. Wow. Okay. The wind chill is cold. So they opened the schools later. It's freezing. Now, does the fish in the pond survive? Do you have to bring them inside? No. The pond is big enough that the fish survive. It's 3 feet deep in the biggest section of the pond. Goes from 1.5, 2 to 3.5. The small section by the Blessed Mother is, let me see if I can bring it up for you. She says, it's 33 degrees here. Chance of snow tonight. It's 5:24 p.m. Lynn, boy, that is cold for you. Yep. I want to show you the pond. Let me get a picture of the pond here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get the pond up here. Let me get the pond up. I can use this picture. Okay. Now, you see this picture right here where my hand is? That's the biggest area of the pond. Right there, right here in this corner where I am, right here is a bubbler, like a little fountain that bubbles up and keeps an opening in the pond. No matter how old it gets, the pond is circulating. The fish are in this area right here where I'm showing you, that area. And they're fine. I'll do a video on it tomorrow to show everybody. Everybody's asking about it. If you go back, you'll see it. But that's it. They stay in the pond. The fish are alive. And we have we have Mama Skittles in the chat. Welcome. They stay alive. I don't take them out. If it got below 0, or like 5 or 6 degrees, I would have to take them out, but we don't take them out. It doesn't freeze entirely. And we're supposed to get snow Saturday too. Saturday night into Sunday. We'll see. Not live. Okay. Seen that news, that guys, bad weather. All right, the whole eastern seaboard was supposed to be cold. And then almost goes to Judy May, yum, enjoy. I saw that breakfast deal. But then I don't like onions, that's all. No onions in hot sauce. The hot sauce especially. Mama Skittles, good evening. Thank you so much. Not really, Judy May. A live 2 hour from Canada. Live 2 hours from Canada in upstate New York. For over 25 years, we used too many feet, used to get too many feet of snow. Yes, upstate, especially in Buffalo, they're getting inundated with snow. They've had over 16 inches already. You're saying hi, Skittles, and then will do, Judy May. Yeah, I lived 6 years in Buffalo, New York. We used to get it hard with snow, but up there, they get rid of it. It's amazing. They get rid of it. They have snow melters, they call them. We started getting them here, not here, but on the main roads and stuff like that. They dump the snow into these tractor trailers, and it melts the snow and goes into the drainage system. We are 11 degrees here, wind, the chill -2. If that here is below 10 degrees or if it's 0, we'd have to take the fish in, but they're fine in the pond. I got this screwed up. Hello, Deb Craft. Hello, Sister Lynn. And then he says, yes, I live in Buffalo. like lake effect snow was crazy. Snow flurries here in Michigan on and off. We had a little snow flurries this afternoon, but that was it. I got to put up the video after this with the little outline of the moon. 8 degrees in Clinton, Ohio, and wind chill is -1. Told he was 18, it's like 6 with the wind chill. Friends of mine live in Lansing, Michigan, and supposed to get significant snowfall. Nobody, Mama Skittles. Yeah. We're supposed to get snow from Saturday. I still don't know what, so that may be a biggie storm. To get at least a few inches on Saturday to Sunday. We'll see. There was a 100 car pile up on 69 yesterday due to the whiteout conditions. Yeah, I wouldn't drive when it's really, really snowing anyway. And if we get over 3 or 4 inches of snow, we're stuck because they don't plow our street until the end. If they do plow our street, they plow us in. And there's this much of a gap. They just go once down the street. They don't go around and open the street. I saw in the other cat, Stephen, had 2 live streams, one full screen and one virtual screen. It was on the vertical screen chat. They should be on both. The chat is right here in this corner. I got to make it bigger. It's supposed to stay, but it doesn't. Let's make it big and wide. There, that should be able, you should be able to read that now. Let's leave that. It should come up on both. When I put the stuff up here on the vertical stream, and the horizontal stream is down here. Over here, the thing goes across like this, right? And this is right here, the screen. What's being said, it should be on both screens. And then you have the logo in this corner, both screens. Let's take this down. See the logo on both? No, this is crooked. It just bothers me. There we go. That will be on this week. And if Mount Sparrow comes in, her little frog is right there. I don't light it. We got Grandma wants to come in. Let's bring Grandma Lynn in. There she is.
Well, hello there. What I was saying is, when I type in the vertical,
right,
the message doesn't go. When I type in the vertical, the message isn't in both. It's only on one.
It comes up on mine on both.
So. Yeah, it comes up on yours because you're the person that's there. You're the host. So I could see when you put up what Mama Skittles said. Right. So I switched from the vertical, not virtual, Stephen. Haha. So when I switched to the when I went over to the big screen, then I could see what Mama Skittles was saying. Mm-hmm. So I had to leave that go to the big screen or whatever. I went to where she was, and then I typed hello to her. Oh,
I got to write to them and tell them it should come up on both. It's not coming up. Oh.
yeah. You can see. I can see what Judy May says if you pop it up on your screen.
Right.
Pardon me, my hair was under a hat. I just want to.
On the vertical, it's up here. On the horizontal, it's down here.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to show you in a second. But I don't want to scare the public. Excuse me. I don't want to scare the public.
They're telling me it comes up. It's supposed to be up there. What am I doing wrong?
I'll show you. I'm not showing you what's going to do wrong, but I'll show you both screens. What I'm going to do is I am going to bring up I'm going to bring up both your lives separately on two screens right now and show you what I'm talking about.
Judy May says it comes up on both, but it's too small to read. But
maybe on the vertical it comes on top, but anyway, let me show you. I was watching these cops arresting crazy people on this one video. Have you ever seen those crazy videos where they do a police stop and the person acts crazy and they end up arresting the person? I was watching these. I'm like, ma'am, just show them your license. Show them your proof of insurance. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, or yes, officer. And just be quiet. Don't talk back. Don't show an officer disrespect. And they may, even if you didn't have insurance, they may give you a break if you're very respectful. What I like about this is it's got a nice hood.
Well, now they can give you points on your license if you don't have insurance.
Well, what I'm saying is that these were stops from 2024 and 2025. Things are different now. But what I'm saying, like for instance, I just got off a third shift. This was years ago. And I went through a stop sign. I was so tired, Stephen. I didn't even know I did it. So the cop pulls me over. He goes, ma'am, did you know you went to a stop sign? I go, I did. I was like half asleep. I said, officer, I showed him my hard hat and I got my license. And I said, sir, I just got out of the factory. I am so tired. I'm so sorry. He goes, I'm just going to give you a warning. I understand you're tired. But I was very calm. I showed him respect. And he just let me go with a warning.
I did that one time here. I said, I noticed that. I thought I stopped for it. But I guess I just rolled through it. I'm very sorry. I live right in the area. He said, give me your license thing. He went over to the car and he comes back and said, I'm going to give you a warning. Just watch it from now on. He told us to watch it.
Oh, yeah. I said, yes, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. That's what I say to him. There is no losing pride. You know, people get kind of puffed up. Well, you can't tell me what to do. Yes, he can.
I did one time. I did one time though. I was in Valley Stream, living there, and I was coming from Valley Stream, from Woodmere to Valley Stream, and there's a stop sign. I was already in Valley Stream, and there's a stop sign right there on the road. I slid through it, and I went through it, and everything else, and the cop stopped me, and I said, okay, officer, I'll give you the thing. He says, I said, by the way, this is not your jurisdiction. This is Valley Stream. This is not the fourth precinct. So he said, give me your thing. He took it. He gave me the ticket because
Stephen could not. Stephen, you made a nanny boo boo. That was look at me, Stephen. Can you see me? That's a no. Just pretend. Just okay, officer. Yes, officer. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Here's a ticket.
I do not. Two things I don't play with. I don't play with God. I don't play about people messing with my family. And I do not play with the popo. I don't play with the police. I show them respect, even if they seem kind of crabby. Maybe they just had a bad arrest and somebody spit at them or did something terrible, and they're in the wrong mood. I am not playing with the police. No.
I told
Okay.
the policeman that. I didn't tell him about the cop and everything, but I said the cop was from the 4th precinct. I didn't know a thing. I was very nice. I said that to him. He says, "You know what? I'm going to let it go." He excused me for it. Yeah, whatever. He says,
Okay. So here is.
he said, "From now on, you know, when you get a ticket, Nassau County cop can give you a ticket anywhere. Doesn't matter what precinct he's from. He can ticket you anywhere. Any village, anything. They go countywide." Oh, okay. Thank you, Judge. And he let me go. Oh. Remember that. I don't want to see you back here again. So that was it. Thank God. Mama
Okay.
scared. I prayed for everyone involved in that car pile up. Wow. All right. Ticket. Okay. That's it. So, and the state police can go anywhere in New York State and give you a ticket.
Yes,
So,
they can. When nice. Mm-hmm. I do not play with the popo.
no.
Okay, so here is both your live streams. If I can do this.
Shit.
Okay, here is both your live streams. There's your vertical.
Right.
There's your full screen. And I'm going to try to slide the chat for the vertical. Here's the vertical. If I can get it. Okay. Here is the widescreen. Let me see if it says the same thing.
It should.
Okay. Okay, when you go to the big letters, not to up here on top, like you'll see Mama Skittles is talking here, but she's not on this one.
Right.
I'm on both because I went to both. This is Mama Skittles right here. Okay, but she's not on this side as far as the main big chat under the video. Now let's go down. So Mama Skittles is on the full screen side.
All right, let me make it bigger.
And then
there we go.
Yeah, so there's both, just to show you that I got both. And I'm only talking about the chat on the bottom.
Right.
When you look at the chat on the bottom where most people look, like on your cell phone, I can see, let me see, this is the vertical. I can see this chat right here on my cell phone. Now I'm on my laptop, and then here is your widescreen, but the chats are different. Okay, only the statements. So,
right.
If
I'm pointing to this over here. You see it. You see the chat right there.
Oh, on the side?
On the side, right.
On the side of the vertical. Okay, let me make the vertical string full. Okay, I'm waiting. So when I make it full on my laptop, this is the laptop, the chat is on the right side for the vertical. The chat, well, anyway, on my laptop, the chat's on the right, and then it's underneath on the bottom. I can see where you Mick, I can't see you now. Come back on the screen. I want to see you.
You got me?
Okay, right now, here we are. Let me refresh the screen. I'm going to refresh the screen. And then I'm going to go to the big one. I'm going to go to the full screen. I'm refreshing the screen. Okay. All I can see, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this vertical one down, if I can. My laptop is very slow. It's frozen now. It's stuck. Come on. My pointer and everything is stuck right now. I can't do nothing. My screen is frozen. Okay, it's gonna come back. My laptop. My laptop is. I got a blank screen. I have to wait for it to come back. Okay, waiting. Anyway, let me turn it. Let me turn it back around. I may have to turn my computer off
Yes,
and
this
turn
is
it.
Mama Skittle.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. It's now. Of course, when I turn it around, it comes back. Hold on. Okay. So here we are. Here is your full screen, and I see the chat here.
Right.
This is the
So
full screen.
right
I
here.
see the yeah. I see the chat on your full screen right here, and underneath or to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here is the vertical. And I see the chat underneath. I see you, but I can't see any chat. The full screen will show the chat right there.
It's right there. It's right on both screens. It's too small on the vertical.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
There it is. There's the vertical. Yeah, there's the chat. What I'm saying is,
So you can make it wider, you can make it longer.
yeah. So I have both. So there you are. Vertical, full screen
How's that? Is that better?
and vertical. Now I'm gonna, what I'm saying is the words. In other words, if I'm on the vertical side and I type into it,
Right.
in the okay, real quick. If I type something in the vertical, what I say will not come in the full screen. I type in the full screen, what I say down here won't show here. The same statement does not show on the main bottom chat or whatever you want to say. Let me go here. Hold on. I'm going to make them even. Okay. So here is your vertical. There's the chat. I can't hear. Are you talking? I can't hear you.
No, I'm not talking.
Okay. So here's your vertical. Here's
Right.
the main chat, not near you up here. The chat's there too. The chat's there too. See, there's your chat.
Right.
Okay. So on the vertical, the main big chat is here. On the big screen, the main big chat is here. Okay. If
Right.
I type something here on this wide screen, it will not appear on the main part on the vertical. If I
Right.
type something
But
in the
it
vertical,
comes up
it will not
on the
appear
screen right
on the
here.
large one. Yeah. Because I talked to Mama Skittles and I realized, oh, I don't see anything she said down here. Let me switch to Garden Aquatic Remix and his large screen. And when I looked, I said, oh, there's Mama Skittles. She's down. I can get it. Where is she? My screen is so messed up. I said, oh, there's Mama Skittles right here. Her, whatever she's saying, and Deb loves crafts. I did not see Deb loves crafts in the main chat of the vertical. They're all over here on the big screen, on your big yeah. That's all I wanted to point out.
Yes,
And
I'm going to contact them and see what they say about it.
yeah, it's no big deal. So that's why you'll hear people say to you, they'll say, I'm going to both chats. I'm going back and forth. Because their friends may be on under the large screen or the vertical. You know, you of course know, and Judy Mae Collins knows, Mama Skittles and Deb as well. We all know that in the vertical, more people are going to find you. That's why Stephen's doing it this way. He actually has. I'll show them, Stephen. I'm going to get rid of one,
Right.
and I'm going to go to your main channel and show them.
Judy May
They
said,
know this, just so your audience can see what I'm talking about.
That's why last night when he didn't read the message to you, you had no idea about Jesse and Gary Lee I wanted.
What happened to Jesse and Gary?
They said hello, whatever, in the chat. I believe I told you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought something happened. I got scared. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go to your. Okay, I'm gonna go here and show everybody. Okay, on my laptop. Oh, you ready? I'm gonna turn it around. I went to your. Okay, I went to the main one. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, here is Garden Aquatics. When you go to the main page, you can see by the red he's live.
Right.
So if you look down here, even though he's on one live stream, he's got it streaming 2 different ways. He has the full screen, and if you look over here to the right, if you see the little telephone symbol, that's the vertical feed.
Right.
If you see no symbol, that's the widescreen. Just so that if you ever come and visit Steve, you'll be visiting Stephen again. You can choose. You can choose. Say, okay, I want to talk on the vertical feed. I feel like there's more people there, or I want to come over here to his widescreen where there is no phone symbol, and then I'll be on the vertical. How he's able to do this is because of you're on what? What stream are you on again? What's the name of it? StreamYard. StreamYard. I gotta remember that. But you can see. I'm sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead, Stephen. I'm sorry.
The Mars feed. In other words, at Mars, it's portrait and landscape feed.
Yep, portrait and landscape.
Right.
So there he is. He's got 2. It's a great idea. It can be confusing to the chat. If I'm saying, hi, Judy May, and I'm on the widescreen, she won't. If she's on the vertical, she won't see it. But then you bring it up. You'll bring it up on your screen, and she'll go, "Oh, she's saying hi. She must be on the other side, on the other screen." And let me turn this back around and plug it in. I only have 12% power left. Put my big fat head over here, and grab my my charger and put it underneath. Yeah, we have a chance of snow and 10%.
On EV mode. But it's the same thing. They can't get both up, I think.
You can do it on Streamlabs. That's another streaming service. Yeah.
I think different. Streamlabs was first. Now they're all coming out with it.
Yeah. I think what YouTube should do to compete, YouTube should offer what you're doing right now on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So that if somebody would like to look at a full screen, they can. Or if they're on their cell phone, if they're on their laptop, they can have a nice full big screen.
Yep.
You know?
But, allegedly, not sure, but I think StreamYard and Google are getting together because they raised their rates again.
Yeah, I want to show you. I'm very curious. I want to go to one of your old live stream, your yesterday's live stream, okay?
Yeah.
Let me get it first. I'll just do like this. Oh, okay. What I'm going to do is I am going to click on your the live part, okay? Let me click on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm going to go to yesterday. I want to go to where you're talking. I want to go here. I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to click on it. Let me see how it appears, okay? Will it appear? How will it look?
Is that the widescreen or the?
No, I just clicked on. You only okay. Let me go back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. When I look, yeah, there's actually 2 streams.
Right.
Okay, so it replays the same way. On this one, you have a widescreen.
My analytics are going up because you get people that like to watch it on their phone. They get the horizontal feed, the vertical feed on their phone. That's what
I may have to give this a try. Okay, under there's the one with the little cell phone, so that's your vertical. Under
Right.
the vertical, it says 80 views.
Mhm.
Under the full screen, it says 44 views. So that's 100 together. You have 124 views
Mhm.
together. But yeah,
Yeah.
just so this is available with StreamYard, ladies and gentlemen, if you choose to go live. I'm still doing the vertical with the YouTube at the moment, but I may experiment and see because I have the free. I don't know if it's available for the free one. I don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you'll have to pay. Let's take a look for the heck of it. Let me open another screen and I'm going to type in StreamYard. Stream.
You get the full hours for both. You get the views for both streams. You don't get the hours, but you get the views, and that counts.
Okay, so let's see. StreamYard. Let's click on the screen, the StreamYard site. Okay, and customize cookies. Reject all. I want no cookies. The only cookies I want are the kind you get with milk
When you eat.
when you eat. Okay. Pricing. That's what I want to look at. I want to look at where it says pricing. Let's take a little peeky peek. According to this, you can have a free, then you can have a core for
That's what
individuals. Okay, core. Let's see what it says. It's not saying the cost. Okay, you can start with the core. The first 7 days of the core is free. The first 7 days of advance, you can try it for, it says start a 7-day free trial. They have it in this is the one that's probably the most money.
Yes, that's over $1,000 a year.
Good luck with that. Okay, no StreamYard logo on your streams. Mainstream 3 destinations. Logos, overlays, video clips, backgrounds. That's what you have.
Right.
Got a lot of nice features. Look at all the features. It says 10 on, you get up to 10 people. You can have pre-recorded streams for 2 hours. Unlimited streaming and recording. Live streams are recorded. Unlimited local recordings. Custom RTMP destinations. Guest as 50 hours of permanent storage. Intro and outro video. AI clips. Custom referral message. 16 custom layouts. Cloud recording, chat overlay, clean thumbnails, no watermark, and AI backgrounds. And this other is the professional. This is if I had 150,000 subscribers, I'm making $2,000 a month or whatever that may be, you know. And then this is me. I'm poor. I have the free, which has the StreamYard logo, of course, streaming limits, limited storage, dark mode, local recordings 2 hours a month. I can only have 6 people on my StreamYard. But there you go, folks. If you're interested in StreamYard, you can go to their site and then go to plans and pricing. And you can get started there if you like. Then there's Restream. Let's take a look at Restream while I'm being nosy. Restream. I know of a bunch of people that are on Restream. What are you doing, Restream? Let's take a look. Here it is. Create multi-stream live video, Restream. Okay, there they are. Pricing. Let's click on Restream and their pricing and see what they have to say. All right, they have four offerings. Um, you
Great.
can, it'll cost you nothing. Or next step up, they got a little bit of a savings now. It's $16 a month for the $38 a
Yep.
month one. It's and you're billed $190 a year. The next step up, the normal price is $118, and they're saying $39 a month now. I don't know how long that will last, but it says billed as $470. And if you want to be with the big boys, normally it's $478 a month, or $299 a month. I'm sorry, $299 a month. Let me go back. That's $19 a month, $49 a month. They're giving you a little. They're having a little bit of a sale. See, it says 49 with the line crossed through it, and then now it says for 39. Blah blah. Here it says they got a line through the number $239 a month. At the moment, they're giving a little bit of a discount.
That's what
And that's
Shayla did when at the beginning of the year. So
2,000. Get this, yeah, 2,390 per year. You got to be making the big bucks to do something like that, or really, really, really have a lot of money, and you're just having fun and you just enjoy going live. So again, it's $19 a month normally. Now it's $16, but you're gonna have to pay the full price, I believe. $190. Next step up, normally $49. It'll give it to you for $39 a month, but I think they want you to pay the full $470. Normally $299 a month. This is $1.90 a month, $199 a month. If you pay the one big chunk of $2,000, the price of a bad used car, $2,390 a year.
It's a car payment.
It also says, let's say we go for the cheap one, and I give them $190. I'm set for the year. Multi-stream on 3 channels, no watermark in studio, and unlimited cloud unlimited cloud recordings. Okay, if I drop them $470 one time, or $39 a month, excuse me, I'll get 5 multi-stream on 5 channels. It says dual output, but it has the word soon next to it, so it may not be in effect yet. It says starts at 2 team seats local recordings. And this says you can have multi-stream if you want to drop them $2,390. That'll be for the whole year. You can multi-stream on 8 channels, 30-day recording storage, web player 1,000 viewers, priority support, and SRT ingest. Whatever that means. I do not know what that means, but that's Restream. I know there's a bunch of others. All you got to type in is streaming platforms or whatever that is, but that's called Restream. Okay, so let's go back to Garden Aquatics. Click on your live.
Stream back. There we go.
Okay, and now you're back. Okay, and then I'm going to turn this around. There are a lot of crazy things going on in the news. I refuse to watch. I watch the weather. I watch what's going on locally. They're talking a lot about Mr. Trump. They're talking about the people going in the church. They're talking everybody's yip yapping. What's kind of annoying? Well, people are trying to make money on YouTube. So when something is viral, many, many people talk about the same thing, you know? And so I have 1 or 2 people that I feel are telling me the truth. And I check what they say. I go to Google, I type it in, I look for the stories. I go, okay, so far this man, whoever that may be, or this woman, whoever she may be, has been pretty reliable, you know? But I'm just a senior citizen. Hey, I'm officially going to be of my full retirement age in August, Stephen. I can't wait. Not that that's going to do much for me, but officially at 66 years old and 10 months, I will be full retirement age. Thank God I was born in 1959.
Mhm.
I'm sliding under. I'm kind of sliding barely underneath because they're trying to raise and raise and raise that age.
Mhm.
There are many men and women in their late 60s and early 70s working. I
Oh,
ran
yeah.
into a lady last year. She was on a little step ladder. She was there. Another older lady was there. So, old ladies, we like talking. So there she was restocking, and I was talking about Social Security. She goes, "Yeah, that's why I'm working." And then she says to me, "I'm 71 years old." And she's standing on a little step ladder restocking at Walmart.
That's
The,
my wife.
the
She's
oldest,
she don't have to, but she's working. She says, but this is her spending money. So.
well, that's okay if she enjoy. And you know what, too? It keeps you 100% in your mind, too. You doing YouTube, her working, it keeps you 100% up here. It,
Mhm.
it it helps your social skills. Your mind is working. Like when we
Well,
have
like
to
I
do
said the other night,
videos.
I was worried about the new license thing, and I talked to a few people on YouTube about it. They said, I spoke to my friend who's a cop, and he said, "You won't have to worry about it." I said, "They think if anything, they'll make you take a road test, and you're pretty good with it. So don't worry about it. They're going
Yeah.
after, like you said, those allegedly a few people that they don't want. So you won't
Yeah,
have to
there's a
worry."
few folks and we know who they are. And I think what's going on is a lot of the rules are changing,
Mhm.
allegedly, possibly. We don't know for sure to take a close look. Because
Mhm.
when you have the man in California that was on the news, that was a truck driver who allegedly didn't have a license, or it was given, I forget, something was kind of weird about the licensing. Allegedly, he couldn't read English or something. I don't know. We say allegedly. We were not
Mhm.
there. And two people lost their lives as a result of an accident. And
Well,
there's
I
other
heard on the
people.
news a few places, and I mentioned it. California is collapsing, allegedly, with the gas and the prices of restaurants. And everybody's packing up and leaving, allegedly, because what's going on. So, what are you going to do?
I would not be surprised. I know people have been talking about Texas and saying Texas, a lot of folks in Texas want to separate and be their own. They want to separate from the rest of the states as far as being I mean, they'll be in the United States, but I
Right.
forget what they want. They want to be separate. I know that Texas and Florida have
Mm-hmm.
been two states that a lot of people from red states are moving to,
Right.
according to the news.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, and that's their right. You can go to a blue state if that's what you like. You can go to a red state if that's what you
Mm-hmm.
like.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a non-participant and you are independent, you can move wherever you like, whatever
Oh
kind of
yeah.
lifestyle you're living. You want to be around folks that are like-minded, well, then you move to wherever you like. That's
Mm-hmm.
the thing about the United States. You can go where you want. Do your research. Hey, there are a bunch of, I have blue hair. I'd like
Mm-hmm.
to move to a state where there's folks that think like me and have blue hair. I'm a
Right.
senior citizen. I would like to be around a lot of older people. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'll move to Florida where a lot of senior citizens are. You know what? I like to party. I like to have a good time. Well, I think I'll move to Atlanta and party.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move to New York City where they've got plenty of clubs and action and
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Well,
Where it just depends on your life.
there's a mad exodus from New York City now because of what's going
Yes,
on. So.
correct. Because you have a person that is of a particular persuasion and of a certain, I won't say the beliefs, I'll just scan B in general. So you have a new mayor
Mm-hmm.
and he's of particular beliefs, whatever those may be politically.
Mm-hmm.
And there may be some people that, you know what, sir, bless you. You have a right to believe what you will, but I just don't agree. I disagree agreeably. Me and my family are going to leave, and I'm going to move where I feel people are more like me in whatever category you wish of beliefs. I happen not to agree, sir. With due respect, bye.
Mm-hmm. That's
Or
what happened. It's happening because he promised free this, free that. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. He's already got lawsuits. The fares went up. You know, so
Yep. So what you do is, especially if you are a young couple and you have like a 5-year-old, you have school age children. What
mhm.
type of schooling and what are the teachers saying? Do you
Right.
agree with the teachers what they're saying as
Yep.
far as what you personally believe?
Oh
If you
yeah,
go to,
definitely.
I'm just going to say it like this too. I won't even say states. If you go to X state and they have a more relaxed point of view, and you're more conservative, well, you may want to go to, I'm making up letters. You may
Mhm.
want to go to a Y state where they're more God fearing conservative
Mhm.
views. Or you're a youngster. Hey, I want to go to the college town. I want to be around young people. I want to, or hey, I like
Oh,
plays. I'm artsy. I'm an artsy, cool kind of a person.
mhm.
I want to go to New York City for the art. Maybe I won't live in New York City. Maybe I'll live in New Jersey. And then I can just go over to New York City and see the plays.
Mhm.
Everybody's different. I've got
We
this
looked. We
attitude.
looked on the website and think what we could get for our house. A price of what we paid for the house. Right now, if we were to sell it, the price doubled because it's so the demand right now. So we're not thinking of moving, but the prices are outrageous. The bidding war for the houses. We saw it. There's a house that was for sale during the summer. There was a lineup waiting to get into the house to look at the house.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. If the husband is a businessman or the wife or a
Mm-hmm.
single person's a businesswoman or a businessman, they may want to consider living on the outskirts
Mm-hmm.
and then
And commute.
uh commute. Maybe they can have a deal with another employee and they can kind of rent something or something and
Mhm.
come in during
Right.
the week.
Work from home, and then go in several days. Go in like 2 or 3 days a week and work home the other 2 or 3 days, whatever, back and forth that way. A lot of people are doing that. A lot of
Yeah.
office spaces coming available.
When the pandemic happened, a lot of people had to work from home, and a
Yeah.
lot of people are got very comfortable with that, and some of them turned that over. They switched companies, and now they work from home, and they
Hmm.
like it. They like the access to being home. They don't have to worry about wear and tear on their vehicle. They don't have to worry about the price of gas, paying that much for gas. They can maybe talk to their insurance company and say, hey, I work from home. I'm no longer commuting, you know, and they may be able to adjust their insurance rates because they're not out there at risk of an accident. There's all kinds of benefits. And some people say, no, the thought of being home drives me nuts. I want to go and be out of the house. Some
Hmm.
may say, I need to get away from the kids,
Yeah.
whatever. But
Well, we said
everybody,
that to our daughter's 40, and she's living home. Thank God we have her home because she helps us with everything, computer and stuff like that. So we don't mind. She has her own room that where she can do whatever she wants, and she comes up for dinner and so hey, we have a problem. She fixes it for us. So thank God we have her here.
if I had that setup, I'd be living with my son right now. But his setup is where he's with his girlfriend. She's got 2 kids, and the situation got a little bit whatever. You know how people disagree. Um, my son had to put his foot down. He described the things. I'm like, yeah, you cannot. I'll be careful how I talk. if you're a couple, I'm not talking about anybody but my son, okay? You're a couple and the woman's got her mouth open and she is misspending money. She is spoiling her children. She's afraid to displease her children to the degree where she got behind in rent trying to buy them things to please them.
Right.
So, and then the house is messy and stuff like that. So my son's not used to living like that. I said, son, you are going to have to stand up for yourself, or those women are going to run, or just going to run you ragged, or the relationship is not going to last. What do you want to do? I'm not telling you what to do, but you can't let a woman has a right to speak up. This is this. I don't like this. Let's compromise. That's fine. But you can't run. I'm just giving my personal opinion. That's all. This is not Stephen's opinion, or this is my personal opinion. You can't run a man and put your foot on his neck and think he's not going to stand up. He's a man.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it's 2026 and women's liberation. Women can be the president. Yeah. Women can be the own a company, a corporation, and be the CEO. Yeah. Lawyers, everything. But in a relationship, I'm just giving my opinion. You should not be you shouldn't be bossing your husband around. You should come together and have a discussion. Because a husband may be wrong. No, honey, that's not right. Okay, let me look at it. You know something, honey, you're right. We'll do it your way. It's better that way. Then that's cool. But if you're the man can't breathe and go to the bathroom without the mouth running, that's a problem. In my personal opinion. YouTube gives you a right to say your personal opinion.
Yes.
You got to have balance. And I think above all else, besides love with a couple, respect. Respect. If you respect each other, then I'm going to be quiet. And you just tell me what you think. And then you say, okay. And then you let me talk. And then we figure it out together. We're on the same team. But yeah, he was having a lot of difficulty to the place where, listen, Stephen, can you hear me?
Yeah.
He was ready to go he was ready to go leave and live in his car. I kid you not. It was so bad. So he just spoke up, and she tried the tears, but there were no tears, you know. He said, listen, he goes, you're gonna have to discipline your daughters. You're raising them to be spoiled brats. And then when they finally get to be young women, they're going to be the kind of young women that feel entitled. Gimme, 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 shut up and just do what I say.
Yep.
That doesn't work in the real world with men. No, it does not. So I know my Mr. Tim, you know, we used to be engaged, you know, we were together. He's a man's man. He's not one. He'll listen to what I have to say. Right. And then he'll say what he has to say. He says, I'm going to tell you why I think it's wrong. Blah, blah. And I'll listen. I go, okay. I go, but what about this part? He goes, yeah, you're right about that part. And then we would come to an agreement.
Oh, yeah.
But toward the end, And he says, I don't think it's going to work. I said, I agree. And that was it. But he still visits me. I still visit him. We're still friends. I'm just not the kind of woman that believes, talking about marriage now. You get married. I come into the marriage. I got 10 grand in the bank. I got some stocks all by myself. I got a car. I got a job. You come into the marriage. You got thousands in the bank. Maybe you have your own business. You got a car and a truck. Together, I put some money in, you put some money in, and we do something together. About $20,000 is the value. Things don't work out. When we split, I take what I came in with. You take what you came in with. And now, the thing that's $20,000 that we put together, I can give you $10,000 and buy you out and take it if you let me, or you can do it, or we're going to sell whatever that is and split the money right down the middle. That is the way I think things should be handled. But there are gold digging women and a few gold digging men. Take him for all he's worth.
Yeah.
Leave him with his boxers and a toothbrush. You know, that's
That's
wrong.
the series on YouTube is gold diggers and CEOs and
Yeah.
prejudiced people. That's real life. People would
Yeah,
do that.
like let's take a look at what's that guy's name?
Doorman.
No. The very rich billionaire. He divorced, and his wife through the divorce became, I think, a billionaire herself. Not Elon Musk, the other guy, the Amazon guy.
Bezos?
He's the head of it.
Jeff
Huh?
Bezos.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos. Let's take a look, shall I?
Yeah.
Jeff?
Children.
Okay, exactly. What did Jeff Bezos' wife get when they divorced? Question. Oh, you want to hear? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that new young thing that he got with was worth it, because according to the internet, YouTube, this is backwards for me. 36 billion. I shouldn't laugh. A $36 billion settlement. Men were screaming all over the world. It says, this way. When Jeff Bezos and his wife, Mackenzie Scott, divorced in 2019, she received a 36 billion with a B settlement, which included a 4% stake in Amazon, making her a significant shareholder in the company. This stake was equivalent to 25% of Bezos' share, significantly increasing her net worth, to about $35 billion. Additionally, she donated over $19 billion in various charities. I wish she had come over to the Stephen, Grandma Lynn, and Judy May Collins and Mama Skittles charity. She donated over $19 billion to various charities, demonstrating her commitment to philanthropy. But there he is. Yep. Life doesn't work when things don't work. But see, they were, I think they are, let me see. Jeff Bezos. Let me do something real quick. You know that Elon Musk has like 11 or 12 children now from different women. Okay, how many children? Okay. It says Jeff Bezos has 4 children. And how long? Jeff Bezos, yeah, you know why she's getting all that? Because of this. Hold on. 4 children, and they were married for 25 years. It's not like he just met her, she was a bimbo, and he got with her because she was cute. Well, she's probably beautiful and cute. But anyway, but they were married for 25 years. So she, when he had nothing, she was right alongside him, you know, and then they had children together. So that was a full committed marriage from babies to when the children were in their 20s. So of course, she's going to do quite well. It's not like I met you and I married you for a year and now I'm a gold digger. I'm trying to get your properties. I'm trying to get, what do I deserve? Maybe you want to give me a little money. Let me have a car. If you're very wealthy, you'll say, okay, look, I'm going to go ahead and let you have my tiny little house here. It's worth about $50,000. That's nothing to me. That's chump change. I'm going to let you have a car. I'm going to give you $50,000. And I only was with you for a year. I think I come out pretty good. You know, some men are like that. if you are not combative, argumentative, and disrespectful, if you're very low key, relaxed, okay, hey, look, we agree, it ain't working. A man is going to be a man or a woman, because sometimes women have more money than men. You're going to come out better if you show your partner or soon to be ex-partner respect and you're calm. You have children. You don't want the children to be psychologically damaged. They're going to see you calling each other names. Oh, you're supposed to hate daddy, or you're supposed to hate mommy. Don't do that. Don't make your children a pawn. You don't want them in the future thinking a certain way about marriage and messing their heads up, you know? So just my 2 cents.
You're right.
Okay, Nunya Business 33 says there are 6 children and intent. I'm looking at your it says
it came up, but I got him out. I don't want to talk about that.
okay, we don't want to talk about that here.
So he's out.
We'll just say that there was an accident.
Squirrel says, "Thank you, Judy May." She put up Squirrel's latest short.
Okay, Judy May, are you on both sides? Let me go. She's on going to both. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that Nunya Business 33. That's something that we really don't talk about here. Do you want any comments eliminated, or you're going to let them stay?
I eliminated the comments. I banned them already.
Okay, there's comments on the other side. I'll get rid of that comment. I'll just hit remove. Let's see. Yeah, I see you hid them on the channel. I'll remove the comment on your other side, which I just did. Yeah, if somebody wants to be politically on fire, I don't mind lightly touching on things on the news, but I always tell people, if you're a Republican, a Democrat, Green Party, bless you, stuff like that, but I'm not going to argue or engage. I'm not going to say I hate this particular, I don't hate anybody. I dislike this or that. People know our core beliefs, Yeah. We like to talk about fun things. I was just showing Jeff Bezos, and we're talking about marriage. We're talking about YouTube, and some lighthearted things. We joke around, but this is a family-friendly channel.
Yep.
But there are many.
Only see it because you're a managing moderator. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I got that.
All right.
We're good. Thank you, Shatika, for coming in, Shatika Woods. Thank you so much for visiting.
I appreciate it.
Yep, you've been on the air, according to this, an hour and 24 minutes exact. Or
till 11 o'clock, hopefully. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen many other news things that I'm really interested in. I think I need to get over here. I got 19%. Okay, I can unplug you. I want to put together some hot chocolate. I have a little tea thing here that I can heat my water up with. And I have a canister of hot chocolate. Where's my cup? Oh, my cup's over here. Let me get my cup. Yeah, it's like some people will say, they'll come into my chat when I'm live. They'll say certain set things, trying to see what side I fall on. And you can kind of tell what side they're on politically. I said, well, I really don't want to talk about that. I'm cooking right now. I'm trying to make some spaghetti. I don't feel like talking about the president right now or anything like that. If there was a major news story about something general, I can give my opinion on how I feel personally. We are allowed on
Yeah.
YouTube to say, in my personal opinion, I'm going to say something silly. In my personal opinion, I don't like chocolate. I like vanilla. You know, I can say that. But I'm not gonna, I don't want YouTube giving me any problems.
No.
We are family friendly channels. I love talking about in the gardening season. We love talking about the gardening, showing our flowers, talking about our family a little bit. We touch lightly, you know, or if laws change, like Stephen was talking about the laws changing as far as the DMV and insurance and things like that. So I got my water. I've got this right here. Let's see. I can do it. I've got this right here. And then I just will pour my my water in there, and then I'll just heat it up. And then I've got my Great Value. I've got my, kind of hard to see down there. I've got my Great Value canister of hot cocoa mix.
Okay.
Because I'm in my bedroom. I got like a flat table with all my stuff. And you know I'm a germaphobe. I've got the fake Lysol. I've got the baby wipes when I deal with the cats. I've got from the Dollar Tree. I've got the disposable plastic gloves. I've got all the disinfectant. I've got the 91% alcohol. By the way, I'm sure you know, at Dollar Tree, they now, just like Walmart, they've got 91% alcohol. This is $2. It's almost $4 at Walmart. So the Dollar Tree just started supplying that. So I put about two. So I'm gonna put this together. Mr. Lion, it was like 20 something degrees. Mr. Lion, my cat outside. Thank you, Judy May, so much. I'm sorry you can't see me on this side, but hey, less wrinkles to look at.
In the chat, yes, see that.
Yeah, well, this is not. We don't do debates on this channel.
Abbott, Laura Dot.
Loretta Dot.
Loretta Dot, yeah.
Hi, Loretta. Thank you so much for coming. And she's a very nice lady. You can trust her if you choose to, Stephen, to be a moderator. Yeah. I've known her for many, many years. She's a very nice lady. She's trying to get to her 1,000 subscribers. She's been on YouTube for years, but starting last year, she said, you know, I'm going to try for my 1,000 subscribers. I said, all right. So, yeah, Loretta is a good person. If she sees naughty in the chat, she'll get rid of it as well. Yeah, she's one you can trust. Thank you, Stephen, for making her. If you're going to make her a moderator, thank you very much.
Oh, she's on the other side. All right, I got it. No, she's on the speed. Let me see.
Yeah, she's been on YouTube for a for many, many years.
I see Squirrel. I see.
Hey, Squirrels, Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. How you doing? So I got that thing going, and then I have something else I got to do down here. Remember, if you're a live streamer and you're live, you don't have to show the world everything you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. You can turn your camera around. You can put it on mute, like that's what Stephen does. He'll have put the be back later up, or say I'll be right back, and he'll just put the mute on. And him and his wife will have a private conversation. If you got your children and your grandchildren, you don't want people to see them or hear them, flip the camera around, put it on mute. Or you can turn it off. You can turn off the screen for a little bit, you know, and then you can continue with your live stream and get your watch hours. I always tell people that don't feel this weird. Oh, I feel funny if I walk away. Why? If you got to go pee pee, you got to get up and go to the bathroom. You don't even have to say what you're doing. Everybody, would you please excuse me? I'll be right back. And just come back. You don't have to tell anybody.
And
Who's
Grandma
that?
Mayberry
Mayberry. Hi,
Woman.
Mayberry.
Mayberry Woman. I just made
You know-
her a moderator.
Yeah, thank you, Stephen. Yeah, she's a good person.
You want to
And
come in and say thank you or whatever, you'll see if you're a moderator now. Or not.
It's nice to have a variety. I would not have said that. Like if a person knows me and I just won't say anything if it's like, let's say I fall asleep and I'm not here and Judy May's not here. You get different people for whatever reason. Sometimes I fall asleep. I'll sleep right through your live stream and wake up in the middle of the night and I will have missed it. And then what I do is I grab an extra cell phone. I just let it play. I'll leave. I left like I did. I left a comment under the last live stream. If you hear a funny noise, my percolator is percolating.
If you
But
come
yeah,
back in and say
Loretta,
something, Loretta, you'll see you're a moderator now.
yeah, Loretta, he made you a moderator, honey. And what I like, I love people like her. I also love people like Judy May and Shatika Woods is a good. I've known Shatika. I don't know how many months now, but she's been a moderator for me for a while now. Shatika Woods, Miss oh, my mind's drawing a blank. Menopause is getting me now, Stephen. Somebody else. Mama Skittles. Mama
Yes,
Skittles is Mama Skittles and her husband Papa Skittles. What's Mama Skittles? She is around in our age range, if not a little younger. She has children, she has grandchildren, She's a family, her and her husband are family people. They're God-fearing people. Mama Skittles. She has thrown many, many people. She has blocked a few naughty people, just like Judy May, and there's a few select people that I trust. Some people just want to be a moderator because they want to be able to go to other people's channels, and they're harmless, and I'll let them do that. But if somebody naughty comes in the chat and you're supposed to be a moderator and I step to the bathroom or I don't see them say something nasty and they're just there and you let it happen, you don't need to be a moderator. You don't. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but anybody knows that on their any one of us knows that. All of us know that. It's like, well, I understand you want to be able to visit, you want to grow your channel. You'd like to have some of my folks, I don't say my folks, the people that come to my channel come to yours. I get that. But if I make you a moderator and you don't do anything and someone's cussing and you're the only moderator, what's the use of having you be? You can come visit, but what's the use of having you be a moderator? If I don't catch Judy May, she does not play. Judy May does not play. She'll whoop. She'll snatch them and Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. Boop. Oh. So, anyways, my son had to put his foot down, and they had let's just say, a heated discussion, and they worked it through. So right now, everything is fine. I said, son, I will never, never, never tell you what to do. You're 39 years old. If you ask for my opinion, I'll give you some ideas, but you don't have to listen to me. I can give you my opinion respectfully. But I'm not mad at anybody. That's your life. Those are your children. I'm grandma. I am grandma.
Ouch. It's bothering me. Oh, it went down to 18 degrees here. Wind chill 6. Wow.
Yeah, I saw. I'm subscribed to this man that does weather all over the United States,
Yeah.
and he showed the map where it was real. This big Arctic front is coming in.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What's going on? Weather. Going to be cold right through the week. It's going to warm up tomorrow a little bit, but it's going to be cold the rest of the week. And I expect snow Saturday into Sunday. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't get a lot because I don't want to be doing it. I'm going to get my blower ready. Do that tomorrow. We'll see. I'll wait till tomorrow's Wednesday.
All the people with their snow plows are rubbing their hands together. Yay! They got their contracts and they got to go out and take care of business.
Mm-hmm. My wife's nephew does it. It gets to us too late that he's got to do his customers first, but so we don't do it. I'll tell him this year to come and do it. Not I get my son to help me. I don't want to do a lot. The snowblower I got, if you get over a foot, it's no good. So, but I put salt down, so I'll melt a little bit of it. Got to check, see if I can get some more ice melt tomorrow. A lot of people are getting it. I got to get some more bird seed. I keep chasing this one cat out and get the other cat. I can't get rid of this one cat. Not that I don't like cats, but I don't want them going after my fish.
Yeah, they want a free fish dinner, and they're looking for a bird dinner.
Yeah. They got a few birds, but I think they're putting stuff out. I see a trap down a dead end, so I don't know, maybe neighbor put it out. But this block has a dead end on it, and then it goes through. But if you go all the way down the end of the block, it's a dead end. Put a trap there, trying to catch the cat, I think. Because it has a tag on it, but you can't get it. And one cat, I haven't seen it, was trying to come in the house. Oh. When we had our new dryer delivered because when in the contract, if we couldn't fix it, we got a new one. So we got a new one, and they came. Was it Monday or last week? This cat was trying to get into the house. Yeah. We have Lewis in here. Welcome, Lewis.
You know what they call that, Stephen, when the cat tries to come in your house or a cat? Hi, Lewis Fuller. Welcome.
Welcome.
You know what they call that, Stephen? They call it the cat distribution system.
Yep.
The cat comes to your house. He's hanging around. Hey, wow, wow, Daddy Stephen, Mama Lorraine, let me in. I'm your new friend. No, keep your fleas. I love you, kitties, but I can't let you in because you might have fleas. And fleas carry diseases. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I feed them outside, though.
We had, because we let the dog out, whatever, in the yard, we had a flea infestation in our other house. It had it bombed and everything, and sanitized. Thank God we knew somebody that gave us a break on it. But after that, we had no problems with roaches, anything in the house for a long time.
I grew up with roaches. No, thank you. When I was in North Carolina, they had roaches. They didn't show themselves immediately, but the minute you start putting stuff in the fridge, you start cooking, you turn on the lights at 2:00 in the morning. They're doing the they're doing the Macarena on your counter.
Yep. Lewis says hi to you. Says hi to Judy May. And Yeah, we remember the other house. We saw them, and they say that they come in a paper bag sometimes from the grocery. That's why I used to take the groceries outside, take them out, bring the groceries in the house, and thing, and the pizza boxes too. They got hide in the pizza box, and you bring that pizza box in the house, or leave it. That's where they go, and they could go dormant for years and come out. And they say if we had a nuclear attack or a thing, they would be the ones to survive because they're so resilient. And we will be below freezing for 62 to 61 hours. Wow.
The
Okay.
only places a roach belongs is under my shoe. I hate roaches.
Mhm.
I grew up with them. I used to put cotton balls in my ears so they wouldn't crawl in my ears. It was horrible. What it is you go you when you have a building,
Mhm.
they're putting the roach bombs. They say you have to leave your house for 4 hours or whatever that is,
Mhm.
but you don't. You got to do it all at the same time. You can't do one. You got to do all. And then
Yep.
and the people got to take their clothes, shake out their clothes. They got to
Mhm.
get rid of. You got to get rid of appliances. They crawl. That they lay their eggs. They're just ugh. They're gonna survive the nuclear blast. The only thing you see crawling around is Mr. and Mrs. Roach.
All your gains have left ever in here.
All your
Okay.
grain have larvae in it. It said. All your grain have larvae in them. Ugh, that's creepy, Paul. That's creepy.
You're making
That's what
comments.
somebody told me. They said if you buy a ginormous thing of flour, they
Mhm.
said it's good if you take the flour and put it in the freezer overnight for
Mhm.
that. Put it in the freezer overnight
The
because
larva,
there's
yeah, from the thing. And then we put
and
it in
your
a plastic
rice.
bag. We put the whole bag in a plastic bag and seal it.
That's all. They're not gonna make it after that.
Mhm.
I'm like, I can do like I have spiders, but not a lot here and there.
May says, okay.
And sometimes I like the spiders, especially during mosquito season. But
Oh, yeah.
remember those long sticky things I bought? I got 5 of them. I'm ready for fly.
And,
I'm ready for flies,
oh,
flying mosquitoes. I'm gonna hang one near both of my doors. I gotta have my ant. I hate bugs. I just hate bugs. Grandma does not like bugs.
Louis says, I hate cockroaches. Okay. Yep. We all do. Yes.
And then
Rice and
in Florida, they got those flying big. They call them flying roaches.
Mhm.
Water bugs. They're a cockroach, but they're just big. I never
Mhm.
knew they existed till I was about 6 or 7. I
Mhm.
looked at the wall and I saw, mommy, there's a big giant roach,
Mhm.
mommy. My mother would come with a shoe and you hear this big crunch sound. It's gross.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
I was in North Carolina once a year. We get the big one or two. They fly too. It's disgusting. So it was when I had my other cat, Miss Fancy. I go into the bathroom. I turn on the bathroom light. That's where I had the kitty litter box in the bathroom. I didn't know where else to put it. So I have it under my little sink. There was no cabinet, just a sink. It was really raggedy. I look in the cat's sitting there and she's staring at her litter box. She's looking at it. I'm like, why are you looking at the litter box? I look at the litter box and there's one of those big 2-inch long, gross looking, and it's running around in circles in her litter box like it's on the like a horse on a racetrack,
Yeah.
running in circles. And so I go, oh my gosh. I put on a glove and I got a big old wad of paper and I grabbed it and I squished it. I was like, ah, I'm screaming. I threw it on the ground and I stepped on it like 5 or 6 times. And then I put it in a plastic bag with a knot on it to make sure it wouldn't get away, even though it was dead. And then I threw it in the trash. It was, yeah, the cat's just sitting there. Steven, she's sitting there like this. She's like, she's just watching the thing go in circles.
The big roaches are called bugs.
Pimento. Well, let me see. Let me see. Pimento, parento. I can't see. That letter's too small. They're called. You belong under my feet with a nice good crunch. And then
they have the hissing cockroaches too. The hiss at you.
Yeah, there's this bug that comes around every year. If I leave a night light on in June, July, let's see, about May, the end of May, June, July, and August, every bug imaginable comes out. And there's a striped bug. It goes like that. And if you hit it, it'll hiss at you. Like if you try to hit it with a fly swatter and you don't get it, it actually, its eyes are so big, it's looking at you. It can have sunglasses. The eyes are so dang big. And it hissed at me. I'm like, you know. So I'm ready. Every year I get better. I got the fly swatter stuff in the little tube. You pull out that fly paper. I got that. I got about 11 of them. I got one hanging up here. Got a few flies on it right now. And I gotta get more ant baits. I gotta get ant baits. That's what I need to get. I do not like bugs. I like bees. I tolerate hornets. I like bees a lot because they help with the flowers. Bees don't bother you if you don't bother them. They'll actually come and just about land on my hand if I'm like a statue, and they won't sting me as long as I don't swat at them.
According to Google, they do look like a cockroach, and they're in the southern states. Okay, yeah, those bugs are they're big. When a bug is big enough when you can see their eyes, yeah, you gotta go. You got you know. If I can't get you out, I gotta kill you. I'm sorry. If I get my boots, I'm gonna get I got my pointy pointy boots. I'll get you in a corner and do a dance on your head. Go away. Leave me alone. They're hard to kill. Okay.
Yeah, roaches got like armor. They got like armor on their backs. Boy, God knew what he was doing when he designed those things for them not to get killed easy. There is I see a use for a bee for pollen. I see a use for even a leech. A leech can be a natural blood-sucking thing. You know, you can use it naturally. Let's see. I see for beauty, butterflies are harmless. I love butterflies, not moths, but butterflies. I see a use for. They're beautiful. Worms. We need worms to make the soil good. I see a use for that. Even fireflies that fly around their rear ends, you know. But why fire ants? Fire ants ain't doing nothing to me but stinging me.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes doing nothing but spreading disease because they stick that little pointer in you and suck blood, and if they suck blood from a sick person and take that same stinger or whatever you want to call that and stick it in you from a diseased person, you can get a disease. That's why malaria was spreading, because of mosquitoes. This is why I actually like it when it's 20 degrees. I like the cold weather. A lot of people hate, oh, it's snowing, it's cold. I love it.
Yeah, well, it helps kill. So this season we may not have that many bugs, because it's cold weather. And
Yeah, come
Shabbat.
on now. I believe, like I said, I like also praying mantis. A praying mantis kills the aphids that get on your
Mhm.
flowers. So if you see a praying mantis, it's not really going to destroy unless you got 100 of them. But a
Mhm.
praying mantis really doesn't destroy it. It just eats other. It's a meat eater. It does eat some plants,
Excuse me.
but it won't like go in and eat your tomatoes. You know, it
Yeah.
won't destroy your flowers. I love the praying mantis.
Ladybugs too.
Ladybugs are good. Ladybugs, praying mantis, bees,
Mhm.
butterflies. You know, and I asked the Lord about that one time. I said, Lord, why did you make mosquitoes? I go, they seem pretty useless. All they do is bite and leave. I'm allergic to their bites. I get big bumps.
Mhm.
Sometimes I get a big, wide purple mark. Look like somebody punched me in the leg. It was from a mosquito bite. And the Lord brought this to mind. He goes, I make what I make. Everything has a purpose. He goes, I can use a mosquito to take down a 250-pound man if I want to, like somebody really evil. Like you say, why is there syphilis in these diseases? Well, sometimes God will take them diseases. A lot of that's from the
Mhm.
evil, but sometimes God will remove people from the earth with a disease like from like a
Yep.
bug, you know?
Good evening. Yep.
A lot of stuff doesn't make sense to me, but other stuff makes sense to me.
Awesome. Yeah. Also, I said, why does God have the walking stick? Actual walking stick. My friend used to breed them.
Oh, I've seen them. Them bugs, they look like sticks. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Not in
They hide.
person.
They hide by a branch and they hide from the birds. It's another bug. So why? Had a sense of humor. He made a walking stick. Yeah.
The Venus flytrap,
Mhm.
the chameleon that changes colors, it hides. That's its protection.
Mhm.
See, skunks, it doesn't seem fair that a skunk can spray you. Well, if you leave it alone,
Mhm. It
it's got
won't.
to have some protection. Porcupines got to have armadillos have like a look like they're wearing armor.
One year we had 37. Sure. Wow. That's a lot.
37 what? Oh, monarchs, the butterfly
Yeah.
monarchs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
37.
those are beautiful.
Those
Yeah, I like
butterflies are
butterflies.
absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, and I like they look like helicopters. What do you call them?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Dragonflies.
We're gonna get
Dragonflies really don't hurt you. I wouldn't want to mess with one. Sometimes they're really big, and some of their colors are beautiful.
Mhm.
Sorry, I do a little filing. My nails are getting caught and stuff, so that means it's got to be smoothed out a little bit. But yeah, there's bugs and like things in the sea that serve a great purpose. You see, that's what it talks about some of the fish. They eat all of the droppings from other fish that goes to the bottom of the sea.
Mhm.
Everything has a purpose.
Yep. Well,
Catfish,
what shrimp
catfish.
and lobster eat, they eat the waste of the fish.
Yep.
We eat them. You know?
That's why you gotta cut that vein out. You gotta get all that poopy out.
Mhm.
You gotta clean your shrimp. You gotta clean that lobster because it eats the boo boo that's on the bottom.
Mhm.
And who would have known that God would have made it so that a cow manure or a horse manure would be good to grow vegetables and make your soil
Mhm.
rich?
Yep.
He
Those
made God,
are
God there's a
helpful.
purpose for everything. I think there's a lot of natural remedies for every ailment, just about. You know, people can grow certain herbs and make tea for their tummy aches and stuff like that. You can take lemon juice from lemons for your cold, have lemon tea. So there's always a natural, you know, kind of you got to look this up for yourself though, folks. We're not telling you what to do, but you look up, do some research.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it can't help with real serious things, but there are a lot of people that, you know, my Mr. Tim's got that book on natural herbs and supplements, but you got to talk to your doctor about these things.
Yeah.
Again, talk to your doctor about all of your medical needs. We are not doctors. We're just having a general conversation.
Mm-hmm. So yes, God puts everything on earth that we need. Okay. So a walking stick we need, right? Yeah. Okay.
But well, you think about it this way: the bugs will be eaten by frogs, and we eat frog legs. You
Right.
know, the cows eat the grass. That's what somebody said a long time ago. How can a cow eat green grass and give white milk? I'm like, come on now, stop. You can have a cow as a pet. You can use cow for milk. You can use a cow for meat. You can use a cow's skin for a purse or shoes. Or you can just be a vegetarian and not eat meat. Or you can eat meat, do what you want. Everybody just pick for yourselves what you enjoy.
Clifford Skittles and I are watching Will Smith Popo. You should see what the oil company. Oh, that was a movie. Yeah, going to the rainforest. Okay, I saw that a long time ago.
What's the movie called?
She the thing that she's watching Will Smith,
Okay.
the Popo. I don't know what happened. We lost her. We lost her. She'll come back. I'll put her back up.
Am I on?
Yep,
Okay.
you're on.
I don't know what I did.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Doing to the rainforest and Wanobi? I'm looking at
Wanobi tribe that lives.
lives off the land.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know what was a good movie too? What was it? I forget the name of it now. I forget the name of the movie. It was
That movie.
about a tribal in the Africa where they dropped a bottle, and he wound up getting in returned a bottle and every uses a Coke bottle for everything. They were simple people. Oh, I forget the movie.
There are people that live off the land. Matter of fact, they had this tribe. I was watching this video. They had a tribe that built their houses in very, very, very tall trees.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. And they made them out of leaves and branches and stuff. And they had certain leaves they used to tie, you know, and it was an amazing thing to watch them climb this very tall trees, like hundreds of feet in the air. You would see their houses. They don't do it so much anymore. A lot of them moved to the city. But yeah, there's a lot. Remember that one tribe that I think it might be off of a New York island or something. I forget where. And they're like, don't come here. Well, some people decided to go over there, and they are no longer on Earth. And so the government and stuff, they just leave them alone.
He says, Mama Skill says it's a weekly series, a weekly documentary.
Oh, okay.
Gotta
Very
look into
cool.
that. Mama Skittles, yes, Stephen, always talking about that. Yeah. Yes, I've seen that. We watched a lot of National Geographic.
I used
Yeah.
to love watching in the 70s when I was a child, watching Jacques Cousteau. Remember him?
Yep.
I loved him. He's amazing. He did say one time that he went to, they talk about, some people have talked about the devil, and they talked about underwater caves where parts of hell are. This is just their opinion. Jacques Cousteau said that he went underwater. They went deep, deep, deep down. And there was this opening in like this cave looking thing. And they heard noises that sounded very scary. And they came right out of that water. They didn't really want to talk about it a lot. But they say underneath the water, there's underwater caves. If you go deep, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet down, that there's something quite evil underneath. I don't need to find out what that is. No, thank you.
No.
Then they talked about in Russia allegedly putting a microphone down this very, they were digging a deep, deep hole for whatever reason it was. And they said they thought they were hearing noises. So they dropped the microphone all the way down in. Allegedly, I was not there. Allegedly, they could hear screams. Like they kind of dug down into a part of hell. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that or not, but I know there is a hell in my my personal opinion. Yeah, I don't want to go to that place. Nope. Nope. That's why Stephen and Judy May and I and Mama and Papa Skittles and Squirrel and everybody in the chat, for the most part, we are praying people. We pray, pray, pray. Lord, please, God Almighty.
I'm just thinking the world is stupid. I'm trying to think of that movie. It was about a tribe in Africa. This
Okay.
guy drops a Coke bottle out of the plane, and it hits this
Okay.
guy, and he brings a Coke bottle back. The world must be stupid, or some. I forget the name of the movie. And the tribe, and he takes the bottle back, and he gets involved in all this stuff.
I don't mind if we want to explore and learn about other cultures and tribes, but I don't believe if they're happy and they're eating and they're safe, they want to come into town and go to a doctor once in a while. I don't believe in interfering with tribes as long as they're healthy and happy. I think you should leave people alone. Leave them be. If they choose, somebody broke a leg or something is real serious, like, I don't know, a real serious disease. I get coming in to be treated, but for very light things, I think you should leave them alone.
What's that movie?
I do not believe in interfering with people that are living off the land. I don't believe in interfering if a man and a woman, or a man by himself, or a woman alone, or a couple, or whoever, if they want to buy some land and homeschool their children and live off the land and have a coal and a wood burning fireplace and an oven and their own water, and they got their filtration system, they got their potty just right, they got the solar panels. If they want to live like that, as long as everybody's healthy and happy, leave them alone. They'll come into town if they got to go to the hospital or have surgery or whatever. But in general, I think we need to leave people alone.
Amen. Amen. You're saying they're prayer warriors too. Yep. Mama Skittles. Judy
Oh yes,
May.
she is. Don't play with Mama Skittles. That sister right there.
Papa
That's a
Skittles.
prayer.
And I say prayers all the time. Wow. Welcome. that.
Well, she's a praying woman. She prayed. She knew she knew something was wrong with me, and I was sick for 2 weeks, and she knew it without even me coming on the air. She said, "I was praying for you. I knew something was wrong," and she was right. Turns out she was right.
I leave like we're being still.
It says, "It feels like you've been. It feels like you've been burned by the stove or by the skillet, and it won't hurt for days," says Lewis Fuller.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the message before that to kind of relate it.
It says Papa Skittles is that's the message before it.
Okay, let me see. Oh, Papa Skittles. Let me see. Papa Skittles and I were just saying the same thing. It's their way of life. Exactly. If
Mhm.
somebody's in the rainforest,
Amen.
they have their huts, their mud huts, whatever they have, and their children are happy.
Oh,
You
I
know,
know.
they have marriages in their own way. You know, I think you need to leave people alone. If they're not a danger to anybody, if the children and everybody's happy, you know, a lot of these folks want to interfere because they're all about that money. They're always trying to get money. But these people are in there, they got hatchets, they got tools, they're cutting down trees or whatever or whatever. They're making their homes. They are fishing. I watch this one tribe that fishes, and then they go in and they catch frogs and stuff like that, and they eat. They grow their gardens, kind of a wild way of growing their garden, you know, and they're happy. Some of them, yeah, they may be half naked. It's like really hot out, and they cover their parts and they just walk around natural barefoot. That's their way. Leave them alone.
The movie I think was the world is crazy or something like that, and it starts out in the Amazon rainforest with this tribe. The plane flies over and drops this Coke bottle. He picks up the Coke bottle and they use it for all this stuff. It's a glass bottle, and he takes it into the city and he gets in this adventure and everything else was funny. You see the movie, and they finally took him back to the forest and he was happy again, his family.
Yeah, yeah, leave people
Now it
alone.
happened all over again. Being is like AS, ASP really hurts. Okay, this is what he says.
Being stung by an asp,
Wasp,
ASP. You talk. Oh, what you means wasp?
wasp
Okay,
really
really
hurts.
hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got stung by one of the bad boys. It left me purple, like purple. It was terrible.
I got stung by not a wasp but a bee. One, I mean, I can't. I I blew up like thing. I
You're
can't.
allergic?
I'm highly allergic. I used to have an EpiPen in the truck.
You
That was
need to keep that EpiPen in the truck and one in the house. You need to take an EpiPen with you when you're out in your garden, for real. Seriously, Stephen. So let me look it up. Let me see.
I remember getting to the hospital and my face started to got this big thing, and I went there. I knew the nurse, and she said, "Oh, you got it." And I have the EpiPen with me all the time now.
Yep, you have it on you. You go out, you're working in the garden, even if you go to your little greenhouse for a few minutes.
Hmm.
Okay, it's called the Korowai tribe. And I will show you, we'll put this on silent. I'm going to freeze frame it.
Oh, am I crazy?
Waiting for this commercial so I can skip it. And then in the depths of, it says, in the depths of West Papua, Papua, there lives a remarkable tribe. Only one family still lives. Only one family still lives wild in the forest. So I'm going to skip way to the middle. And I'm going to make this big, but I'm going to pause it as soon as it gets big. And we can go back a little bit. And I'm going to, let me see if I can find a part where you can see. I'm going to pause it. So I'm going to be very careful what I show. Let me pause it. And let me do this. And I'm going to put, he's got his self covered, but I want to put my hand over just in case. But you see this man and you see him building it?
Mm-hmm.
He's at the very top. He's got a bag over himself, but I just want to be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the house, that's part of what he's building. And then I'm going to flip it back around. And then I'll get to the finished house. But they live in the rainforests of, they said there's only one family left still doing it. Let me see if we can get toward the end where they show the house. Is this like a part 1 or something? Oh my stars.
The world must be crazy. Is there a movie like that? Let me see.
They need to show me one that's finished. Let me try again. But yeah, there you go. That thumbnail will show it all. So let's see if I can do that. But a lot of them have moved into the city now. The government steps in, blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So here is what the house looks like. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see if I can cover him up a little bit. I have my hand over. Yeah, my hand's over him. Okay. So that, I'll try to get close. You see the trees around him,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see the house. But yeah, that's what they do. And it's sad when the oh, I messed up.
We lost her. She'll be back. Lewis says, when 3 years ago I saw talking about my cat litter box to clean it, and roached over to turn on the water's spout, and something was attacking me and stung me. What was that? There she is. She's back.
And that was me. I messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that you need to leave people alone. I could see if they were unhealthy, if they came into town being bad or something like that. The other thing I don't like is when YouTubers,
Wow. Okay.
they want to come in and exploit, they want some footage. I don't like that either.
Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Hi, Nicole Ruiz. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Okay. See if there's any other. BAOBA. Let me see. I gotta. BAOBAB. BAOBAB.
Trying to
Tree.
figure out the name of that tribe.
Okay, let me see if I can find the. It's called the Baobab Tree Lifetime of People in Africa. Okay, let me see if I can skip this thing here and show you. And just a moment.
Is there a movie, The World Must Be Crazy? Oh, yeah, this is it.
Humor and characters.
The Gods Must Be Crazy. That's the name of the movie. What's the Gods Must Be Crazy movie about?
The movie The Gods Must Be Crazy follows a Kalahari bushman named Sheen.
Kalahari Bushman.
Empty bottle falls from the sky, leading him to believe the gods are angry. The film then follows his journey as he encounters modern civilization, highlighting technology and societal norms.
And The Gods Must Be Crazy. YouTube that. It's a funny movie. He goes into society and he's a normal thing and everything. The Gods Must Be Crazy. That's the name of the movie.
Okay.
The Kalahari tribe in Africa.
Yeah, I was listening.
A Coke bottle falls from the sky, and all his things with this Coke bottle that happens to him. He gets arrested because he's trying to kill the animal for food. He's involved with these people.
He's trying to make it. Here's the BAOBAB tree. There's a man right there. See the man? And they build like living quarters inside the tree. I found that very interesting. I've never seen this in my life. I keep wanting to aim the camera the other way, but I got to go this way. And then at the distance, you can see the other tree.
It must hurt, yes.
There's a lot of people all over this planet living different lives in different ways. And I don't believe if they're not hurting anybody, I believe, I don't know. They did try this one tribe that doesn't like anybody messing with them. This man did try to go over there to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. He went once and they tolerated him. He went the second time and he's no longer on the earth. You got to be kind of careful. You got to make sure it's not yourself that's being like some people say, oh, God is leading me to go to this remote island to these people that don't like people. I'm like, are you sure it's God or is it you? You got to be very careful, you know, how you share. Because you know, the devil can mimic good things. Satan can be whispering. You got to be you got to fast. This is just an opinion, but you got to fast and you got to pray and seek God's face and know, is this God telling me to go to this foreign country? Am I really supposed to be a missionary here? You know, you got to be careful. Make sure that you're hearing from the King of the universe. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta Google that again and watch that movie. It was funny as anything.
What was the movie called again?
The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Oh, The Gods Must Be Crazy? Okay, hold on. Movie.
Gods Must Be Crazy.
The Gods Must Be Crazy. Okay. Wikipedia. The Gods Must Be Crazy. All righty. Excuse me.
Or God Must Be Crazy.
Okay. It says here, written, produced, starring, narrated. Wait a minute. This is something different. Okay. The critics are raving. The natives are restless. And the laughter is nonstop. The Gods Must Be Crazy. Hold on.
About the Kalahari
says-
tribe, right?
Yeah. It
That's it.
says written by Jamie Uys. I don't know who Jamie is. Starring, I don't know who these people are. Nixau, Thomas, Sandra Plinslow.
Yeah, it's a South African movie, so it's not.
Okay, it says let's
it's
see,
dubbed.
hold on. The Gods Must Be Crazy, according to Wikipedia, YouTube. We're just reading from Wikipedia. Is a 1980 black comedy film written, produced, and directed by Jamie Uys, an international co-production of South Africa and Botswana.
Mhm.
It is the first film in the Gods Must Be Crazy series.
Yeah.
Set in South Africa, the film stars Namibian sand farmer, blah, 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 a hunter-gatherer of the Kalahari Desert,
Right. Yeah.
whose tribe discovers a glass Coca-Cola bottle dropped from an airplane and believe it to be a gift from their gods. Oh, that's crazy. It sets out to return the bottle to the gods. His journey becomes intertwined with that of a biologist, a
Right.
newly hired village school teacher, and a band of guerrilla terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about a movie, YouTube.
Yep.
It says released on September 10th, 1980 by
Mhm.
Blah Blah Films and broke several box office records in the country, becoming the most financially successful South African film ever produced at the time. The
Mhm.
film was a commercial and critical success in most other countries, but took longer to find success in the United States, where it eventually was re-released in 1984 by 20th Century Fox, with its original Afrikaans dialogue being dubbed into English.
Right.
Despite its success, the film attracted criticism. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to say what it says.
Yeah.
I won't say
Yeah.
that. But you get
But
we're grown
you gotta go
adults.
see it. It's funny. It's funny. Just watch a couple of this. It's funny.
Yeah, it says that it's in a series.
Mhm.
So let me look. Get rid of this. I got too many screens open. Get rid of that.
And
What time
not
is it?
working, using.
All right, Mr. Steven, I'm going to step down now. Thank you so
Okay.
very much.
Thank you. We have a half hour to
Take-
go. Thank you. Bye bye.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
He says, I'm trying to, not walking, I didn't soar. Okay. And Squirrel says, hi, Nicole. And we're out. We're back alone. And she says, hi to Squirrel. It says, I made it home. Okay. But you got to go watch that movie. The Gods Must Be Crazy. It was funny. Okay, I'm glad you made it home. Yep, that's it. So we'll be live tomorrow night. We're going to stay on till 11 o'clock, and we're going to go off for about 5 after 11. Right now it is 10:30. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think. Oh, I got to tell my wife something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Stay amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I got to tell my wife something. I just remembered something. We'll put on some music. be right back. Okay, I'm back. Make plans for tomorrow. We have the oil burner guy coming to service the oil burner on, and our so where is that? I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Here we go. All right. Yeah, the guy's coming to service the oil burner, and wanted to make sure that made it home. Okay, I'm glad you made it home. He says, thank you, Stephen. Bless you. You're welcome, Mama Skittles, anytime. Be right back. Here, I'm back. I find out at the time we have a guy coming to service the machine. The the dryer that we got, he's got to turn it with the door on the opposite way. So they didn't do it in this in the in the store. The guy has to come and do it here. So we knew we would have bought one with opening from the left, from the right, left to right, right to left, this way, right to left. So that's it. So we're here. We have a half hour to go. We're going to go to 11:06. It's now 10:38 Eastern time. I'll be live tomorrow night, Wednesday, probably around 8 o'clock. And then I'll be live on Thursday, probably around 8:05 as well. And I'll be live on Saturday night. No, I'm going to be live until I get my hours. I'm going to try to be live until I get my hours. We're getting up there, so I want to get those hours in. It's down to 18 degrees and wind chill 5 below. That's changed. It's getting very windy out here. So hopefully the stuff melts. And then we'll get more snow over the weekend. So I think it's warming up tomorrow. Let me find out what the weather is for tomorrow. What's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow's forecast for North Belmore is 38 degrees and cloudy.
What's the weather for Thursday? The weather for Thursday is 43 for a high, 29 for a low. And then on Friday, it's 34 for a high and 13 for the low. And then on Saturday, it's 16 degrees for a high and 11 for a low. I will be going live on Friday and Saturday, maybe Sunday. Okay, we'll be going on Friday night late, probably around 10:30 for about an hour. And then we'll go live on Saturday afternoon. I'll do the live in the yard because we're not having anything for Saturday. And then Sunday, What's the weather for Sunday?
Sunday's forecast for North Belmore is 20 degrees with snow.
Do you know what accumulation we're gonna get? Are we gonna get any accumulation of snow on Sunday? It's too early to tell. All right. What's the weather for Monday of next week?
Monday's forecast for North Belmore is 23 degrees with snow.
So we're gonna get a significant snowstorm on Monday. That's what I don't like. All right, I gotta get the blower ready. It will be, yeah, okay. Sunday night, overnight so I'm gonna tell her that she's gonna have to tell him if it snows, we get significant snowfall, we can't get out because it's the last block that gets plowed. So that's it. So we'll watch Sunday. Then we may not have a Dollar Tree haul on Sunday because I have some stuff that I'm going to show you that I got. Maybe we'll go Saturday or whatever, but we will not be. I don't know what we'll have. So we'll be in the house working on the house. I got to get my snow blower ready. I got to put on some more salt too. So that's it. That's where we are. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. Um, we had a lively chat. I'm not going off yet, but we can start saying that I will be praying for everybody in the chat. We have 11 views and see where we are as far as 11 views, 11 likes, and 172 views. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So it's getting more and more popular. As long as you're not a troll, you're not bad mouthing us or whatever, we'll do it. So I want to find out what time is it going to snow on Sunday?
The forecast for Sunday in North Belmore is 19 degrees with snow.
Is it going to snow all day Sunday?
Yes, the forecast for Sunday in North Belmore is 19 degrees with snow.
Hopefully we don't get that much, but we never know. Nicole says, hey to Judy May Collins. My dad sent me a birthday card. Okay. I thought your birthday was today's your birthday. That's right. I got it. Good evening. You said January 7th, 20th was your birthday. It's your birthday today. Oh, I'm back. Gotta wish Nicole a happy birthday. If it was, you said January 20th or the 26th. So know where we'll be. You just got to take it easy. Happy birthday, Nicole. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Quite welcome. I mean, everything's starting to hurt, so that means we're going to get snow. I don't think it'll be that heavy, but we'll see. And Mount Sparrow's in here. Welcome, Mount Sparrow. Said he's back. We have 10 minutes to go. Actually, 20 minutes because I want to go 5 after. He said, happy birthday to Nicole. Forgot about it. God. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that, but it's there. Happy birthday. So I'm trying to figure out. I think I got to get the snowblower ready this weekend. Definitely by, get the refrigerator out. I'll put the refrigerator back in. I'll take the snowblower in the front. I'll check it out, see if it works. I'll mix some mixed fuel and stuff like that. Thank you. You're quite welcome, Nicole. So we'll set up the snowblower, make sure it works. The squirrel says, happy birthday. He says, thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's going to be a cold this next weekend. It's going to be cold here this weekend coming up. Steve, did you get your tree down? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All I got to do is take I'm going to show tonight decorations in the dining room down and get the tree up in the attic, the Valentine stuff down, and that's what we'll be doing. The tree is down. Only thing I got to do, which I'll work on the weekend when it's cold outside, we won't be working outside. We'll be working on the window display in the house and changing that for uh, Valentine's Day. And I'll be using this garland here, this right here in the window with the lights, the red lights, red and pink, purple, whatever. LOL, you made me yawn too. I'm sorry that I can take, I can't take, I can take birthday bath. Okay. Your nose is itchy now. I mean, so the weather's changing. I know it is. It's changing. Everything's starting to hurt. We went down. It's now 17 degrees. We're dropping. Wow. Nope. This one says 18. That says 17. It just changed. 18. So we're around 17, 18 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's about 6 minus 6 wind chill, I think. Minus 5. I don't know. Let me see what this says. Wind chill minus 7. Oh, that's the temperature. 6 degrees. Okay, not minus 6, 6. I love Valentine's Day. It's my favorite. Yeah, we don't do much. We may go out to eat, but that's it. With my daughter. That's it. I'll get a little box of thing and a rose or something. She doesn't want roses. She says, boy, you put them in water and they're gone and thing. Why you spend that money? I want to get her something. I'm going to try to get that diamond thing or pendant that says, I love you, my wife, whatever. I'm looking for that. I'm going to try to get it soon. So it'll be plenty of time to get it for Valentine's Day. I'll get the same thing for my daughter. But we're trying. Dollar Tree has St. Patrick's Day stuff up. I'll get a picture of that tomorrow. I figure maybe we'll go to Dollar Tree on Saturday. Whatever we get Saturday, we'll put it in the house for Sunday. Get her plants or get her a plant or flowers that she can plant in the yard. That's a good idea, but she'll get that from me because she knows that I don't know why this isn't working now. If you don't know what that is, the water temperature of sodium chloride Okay. Yeah, I know. We used to put that down too, on the street until it gets it's too much and there's no the brine and they put on the street. Definitely. Uh, I'm going to put salt on my sidewalk so that would help some of it. If you don't know, okay, and then it says it's sodium that helps melt the snow and ice on contact of the road. Yeah, I know. So what I'm going to do is uh, look into that pendant that they have. I love you, you're my wife, or whatever. I married you, special thing. I buy her plants that grow and stuff like that. She said, "Why are you buying that for me? I don't plant outside. You take care of the plants. I should want to buy that for me, not for her." They give her plants. She gives it to me to plant. Oh, I plant in the yard. She doesn't plant, so she says, "I'm buying it to give to her so that I can plant it." That's not a gift. No. Or she'd tell me to return it. If I buy expensive gift, she says, "Why'd you buy the expensive gift for me? Get me this or get me that." Get her some chocolates and that pendant. And then she's going to tell me that's too expensive, return it. But I won't tell her how much it cost. So we'll see. But we go out to dinner. We have 5 minutes to go. At 11:05, we'll go off the air. I want to get the 3 hours in tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for coming into the chat. Judy May is saying, "Good night, my dear friend. Stay warm and God bless you." Thank you. Good night, everyone in the chat. So what I will try to use the snow blower the best I can, and I will take my time doing it. I'm not going to rush to do it. If I can't get the driveway cleaned out, she's not going to work. My wife or my daughter on Sunday. If we have that much snow Sunday morning, I'm not going to get out and shovel it like crazy to get her to work. If I can get out, I'll get out. But the way they plow us in, that's it. Steve, good night and God bless. Thank you, all of us. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we're going to sign off the air in 5 minutes. I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll discuss what we're doing with the yard. It's a Wednesday vlog, and we'll discuss where we're going with the channel. Hope to get monetized, what I'm doing, where I'm going, what's coming up on the channel. Hopefully Friday, I'll be home and we'll probably cook some chicken, and I'll make that eggplant and chicken recipe. So watch for that. If not, definitely Monday. We got the eggplant. I want to get the chicken done. Eggplant and chicken. So I have it. And Lewis Fuller says, good night, Judy May. So I'm going to say good night to everybody. Like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but tomorrow's Wednesday vlog. We go into everything that we're doing, going Valentine's Day, not doing St. Patrick's Day. We're going to go right into Easter because it's so close. I'll be decorating the lamppost probably on Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Wednesday. I'm just going to put the lights around it and put the garland around it. I'm going to try to find my banner. I'm going to maybe up in the attic, but I'll just find something. But that's it. Then we'll talk about the snow, the grass, the ground. When I plan to plant grass seed and everything else as soon as the weather gets warm, before the last snowfall or right after the last snowfall, and then put the grass seed down. I will not put the grass seed down if we're going to get rain, but we'll be putting it down probably in April. All right, everyone. And Garden Aquatics, I will see you all guys tomorrow. Much love and respect. Have a great night. And remember, tomorrow is not promised. So be good and kind to each other. Thank you again for that. There is no wrong with just keep everybody from it. What's going to happen? Exactly. We don't know going forward. So we're going to end the channel and tell everybody that the past is behind us. We can't go back. The present is now, here and now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. And I will see you tomorrow night on Wednesday's vlog, and we'll go over all that stuff. I'll tell you what I did. I'm going to do a picture. I'm going to put up the picture of the moon. I'm going to put up the tree is back. The living room is back to normal. And hopefully we'll get a chair soon. So to everyone I'm missing, thank you. Mount Sparrow. So say prayers for everybody in the chat. Lewis, Mount Sparrow, Grandma Lynn, Mama Skittles, Judy Mae Collins, and anybody else that came into the chat. Squirrel Magnet Fishing and Outdoors, and make sure you run his videos. Nicole, thank you for coming in. Mount Sparrow, all of you, thank you very much. And our newcomers tonight. Mama Skittles was another one. Where is she? She's not on this one. Anybody else that I missed? Thank you for coming in. I'll be praying for you. God willing, I'll see you all tomorrow night because we don't know what happens. Then, Steve F. signing off. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I will see you all on tomorrow with the thing stream. After I do this, I'm doing a video of the living room back to normal. And we got to take down the curtain, but that's it. The tree is down. So I'll see you all in the next one. Good night, all. Thank you. And God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all and good night. I'll see you tomorrow.